the question comes, should we really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the MAC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
What's up, son?
And the Yellow Jackets will get us underway.
Wow, bro. Come on, bro. You the home team, man. Why would you wear white?
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
What it is, man? What's up, bro?
They'll leave it with him. Makes a pass.
In this game, every time we play, I pick the uniform.
Got the first down.
It's a good looking run. I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you're in the midst of the run game. You got to get those big boys up front, into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Maurice Howard. Talking about we both got on white jerseys. Yeah, nigga, you was the home team. Why would you wear white?
They come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
Yeah, say Howard shoes.
To the air, it's Stockton.
She got a maniac
Fires to the
shoes.
big fella.
Stay away from niggas like this in life.
Tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think?
Yeah, this is down. Georgia Tech bullshit. I guess they start at home, they got white, and away, they got dark. I picked the team, I didn't know that shit. So it's automatic. It's kind of hard to while we trying to start up.
Hey, man, you stay white. I'ma wear black. You stay white. I'ma wear black.
So yeah, let's start up.
Keep white on, bro. I'ma wear black. I'm gonna wear red. He ain't got no red jersey.
the question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the MAC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Yes, he got a tough touchdown.
College football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
You say where you about to be relocating, good brother. Down the street, man. About an hour away.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
Got them Bulldogs out. Got them Bulldogs out.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive will start at the 25. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Kane. And they can't make the connection.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right
there. Wait. I was repeating that to choose, brother.
The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Not again.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
Hey, yo. Dan, stop screaming. Stop screaming. Stop screaming, Dylan. Calm down. You hear me?
Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that, the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and still on his feet. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Right back to the well. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The extra point is good.
What you doing? What you doing, baby? Why you don't never know what you doing?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You play hide and seek? Who you play hide and seek with? Huh?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Floor is lava.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Find some fresh air. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Looking for a man, it's Kane. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech...
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Going downfield for the big play.
Come on.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The gun wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Going airborne. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting this offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Starts to scramble to the left. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's King. Gets it out quickly. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
This is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They ran this route so many times.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss of the last play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Patterson. And he's brought down after a nice game.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
To win $1 million. Only a limited number of tickets will be sold. There are also
Scanning the field, it's King.
and 3 people
Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find
Stand up.
for 6.
Stop screaming, please.
You're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Shit, come on. I put you on the out. Like,
Jackets grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
maybe I should have.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, getting in for the score.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Then,
Georgia ready to go back to
call his name one more time.
They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Denim, all right. I didn't really mean it. Golly.
And the Dogs in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success.
Denim.
They're up. Look at them. They're ready to go.
Give it
Back
up.
on the line of scrimmage.
Please give it up. Yeah, give it up.
To throw, it's Stockton. Trying to
just
beat
on
the
anything.
deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Georgia sends out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? He gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And that was a huge play to keep it going, especially after that punt return mark. They needed. They got 16 yards to 16. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Branch. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flank for the Wildcat. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Stockton. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball up to 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress
on
the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended.
You gotta wait your turn.
Yeah, if they've got a
okay?
defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's King. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency to this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Makes the catch. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The defense is wide open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he added the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I give back that last score. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Correct. Carter. It's still gonna left up there.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Passes takes him still on his feet. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, blocking.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Going for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You got to make sure when you get close to the scoring range.
You heat that yacht up for me, baby.
That football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
This quarterback part of their running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house in the 6th to finish it. Kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they're throwing this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Back to throw, it's King. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up through and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's King.
Wow.
Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knocked him down at the 3. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Put it in the window for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44.
Huh?
You look like phone.
What?
Now we got that shit looking like you, Daddy.
Wow.
Looks like you. That's how I like you.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the line.
What am I doing?
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Trying to take it back. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for the whole length of the game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Using his feet to buy time.
Oh, my God.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
God, I got something quarterback. I gotta do something things.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Frazier. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. defense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Safe completion on the screen.
Wow.
There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the comeback is on.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second. And the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
So the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop them. The defense finally came up with a play.
The Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. On the option. Now the pitch. Runs through the tackle. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They get up some plays today, mate. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of backfields, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they own this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Defensive player on the news. There's actually 4. That is Amari Washington right there. 2.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as his offense tries to mount a drive. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the right. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Gives this team a minute 52 with 2. But also remember, Oregon gets the ball to start the second half.
So first down will open up the final period. To the air, it's King. Oh, no, after him. I'm running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting.
Oh, he wants it
Then
all.
go get some medicine for my mom.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Then up.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And here they come almost all the way back.
Then get some medicine for my mom.
Receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Breaking out the jet sweep. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously.
Turning it off. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This quarterback has been really good today. They've been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Send the tight end in motion. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
It's a nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
This is a designed run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. Put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the Dogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's Bell. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get into those critical points and get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Grant. Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. And the Heat will get home Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Pressure coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
There's his hand knocking it away.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Choo-choos. 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 Choo-choos.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might pass, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Broke it. Go get some tissues from my mom. Go get some tissue too, Dino.
The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Defense wants to bring the heat. And that'll not only be 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take it.
Intercepted.
Choo-choos.
After a good return on the interception.
Choo-choos.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close.
What you got?
Big INT. Finally, the defense makes the play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this.
Got some
Well,
chips.
and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big
chips.
moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You
Who
know
gave you
they're
that?
throwing the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
With the clock running,
Get
this
him
should
pull
be
the
the
steps.
final play.
That's not Dino.
All these courtesy services will be included.
The clean